This particular video, we're going to show you an example of how to set up a customer contract and then enter tickets to fulfill that contract. The particular contract that we're going to deal with is going to be what we term a global contract, in that it will cover two different customer numbers or two different forms that are going to be used to satisfy the fulfillment of the contract. Alright, we'll start by going to Examine Change Customer and entering customer number 64. B&B Cattle Company, and we're going to then select customer contracts on the right side. Notice when we get there we have a list of contracts and nothing set up yet, so we'll begin by adding the contract number. Since it's going to be a global contract and cover more than one particular farm, we start it with an asterisk, as you'll note down here at the bottom of the screen, and the contract number is 3375. The contract date is 04/15/15. The end date we'll put in as 08/30/15. The contract price is $3.15.5, 3.155, and the total contract will be 12,000 bushels. Leave the delivered amount at zero. Leave the delivered amount at zero to get the contract started. So we'll add it here. Now then, we could begin now to add tickets to this particular contract from this customer number. If we might be getting cutting going on in both of the farms at the same time and not know when the tickets are going to come in for each one, we may need to set up the contract in the other one at the same time, and that's what you're going to see me do now. So now we're going to go to the other farm that's involved in this particular partnership, and it's customer 75. Again, it's B&B Cattle Company. Again, we'll go to customer contracts. We'll add a contract, and it's going to be exactly what you've seen me put in before. 3375 with the asterisk, 04/15/15, 08/30/15, 12,000 bushels, and I beg your pardon. You see some of the mistakes I'm making there. 12,000 bushels, and the contracted price is 3.155. So we'll add that one as well, and now we have the contract established and set up, and as we enter tickets, we'll begin to fulfill this contract. So now then, we're back at the menu, and we've got some tickets in from one of these farms, and let me just show you what's going to happen. First of all, we're going to enter the customer number, and as I enter this customer number, you might keep your eyes down on that contract number and on the price, because as soon as I finish this customer number and press enter, you'll note that the contract got filled in, also the price got filled in. So this is ticket number 7126, and it's 602/15. Notice now that as I went by the contract field, it tells us that it's needing 720,000 pounds. In other words, we don't have anything yet in that contract. And then the gross on this particular ticket is 62,280. 0. Test weight 62. Moisture 13.33. Price is there, and at that point we'll get in the elevator, which is A1, and we are finished with that ticket, and we will add it. Now you would continue to add tickets as they came into those two customer numbers, and the contract would gradually get filled, and then now I want to show you what will finally happen when we get down to that last few tickets, or at least the last ticket that is going to satisfy our contract. Alright, now we're in customer number 75, ticket number 7319. And now you see that we only need 7,630 pounds to finally fulfill the contract. The gross on this ticket is 39,440. Test weight is 62.8 and the moisture is 12.57. We're just continuing to fill this out as normal. And you see that now it has come back and told us that the contract is going to be overfilled. And again, all that's fine. I want to show you again what's going to happen down here once I finish this ticket. All right, we're going to add this ticket now, then we're going to cancel out, and I want to go look at, it was customer 75 we were putting that ticket into, so let's go look at the tickets on customer 75. Notice that we've got two tickets here of number 7319. Let's look at the first one, and it is the part that was necessary to fulfill the contract, and it's priced at $3.51. It is the user's responsibility to look at this other ticket, because we will have left the contract price in there. Notice this ticket does not have the contract on it. And if you wanted to do something like change the ticket number to indicate that it's a special one that we split or whatever, that's fine. Do whatever you think is necessary there. But if this were being sold over the scale or whatever, or was going to be placed on the storage, whatever is going to be done with this overage of this contract, we need to take care of here on this particular ticket. So let's assume the price now is at $3.06 is the cash price we're paying. So we'd change it to that maybe and save that ticket. Okay, so now you got a good idea of what goes on when a contract's fulfilled. Let me show you that has happened over here by looking at customer contracts. Remember, we set up this contract in both customers. So if we take a look at it, we see that it has been indicated that it's filled. If we look at a recalc the deliveries just to make sure that it's all where it's supposed to be, sure enough, that's all good. If we look at a delivery report, we can see how much was delivered under this contract from the various customers on various days, and so on and so forth, and the contract is finally filled. That pretty much is the end of this little video showing you how to deal with customer contracts. You have to set them up ahead of time. You have to use the asterisk if you're going to have more than one for a contract number, if you're going to have more than one farm involved. And then if you ever have any question about whether or not the amount delivered is correct, always come in here and do this recalc delivery, and it will look through all the tickets and make sure they're right. Make sure the total is right. The last thing is, you finally, when you enter that last ticket that overfills the contract, it's your responsibility to go in and take care of that overage, to either put it on storage, price it properly, or whatever is necessary, and even changing the ticket number if you want to do so. All right. Again, I hope this has been instructional, and you will be able to take care of customer contracts now. Thank you very much.